Know what this is? Ever seen one of these? Know what it is? No? Yes? No? Have you ever seen this before? This is called a stabilizer. It's called a gimbal. And it's used, this particular one, for mobile devices to stabilize when you're doing some videography. And I just want to use it as an analogy for you guys today. I want you to imagine that this is your mind. And you are trying to stabilize your mind. You are trying to realign your mind. You are trying to reconnect and rejuvenate your mind, that crazy mind of yours that has so much going on inside of it, right? There's so much going on in most of our heads that most of the time we are not living consciously. We're not living mindfully. We're not living in this present moment. And one of the functions of this gimbal, of this stabilizer, is to keep things steady, is to keep things smooth. And I want you to imagine, what are you doing right now in your life to protect your mindset, to protect your peace, to protect and to smoothen the way that you react to situations? How are you living consciously right now? Do you genuinely live here in the now, in the present moment? Are you stabilizing your mind the way we stabilize this gimbal? Are you stabilizing the mentality and the way that you're living your life? Are you trying to upgrade your consciousness in any way? Or are you constantly allowing your subconscious mind to live your life in this way? Are you trying to protect yourself from negativity? Are you trying to protect yourself from energy vampires? Are you trying to protect yourself by creating healthy boundaries around your life? Are you trying in any way to stabilize and to realign your mind in any way? Because if you're not, again, I'm always here to remind you guys to stabilize your mind, to realign your mind, to rejuvenate your mind and soul. You know why? Because it's going to be your way to protect your peace. It's going to be your way of sharing with people out there in the world how your healthy boundaries are in place. And if someone doesn't respect that, that's on them, not on you. See, when you know what you want, when you go after what you want and you live every day in the now, in this present moment, realigned and stabilized, I can guarantee you're going to live a much more happier and fulfilled life. You know why? Because you're going to be protecting your peace. You're going to know what you want. You're going to be here in this moment. You're not going to be living in the future, and you're not going to be living in the past, because we both know that they don't exist. The only thing that exists is this present moment. So again, how are you stabilizing your mind? How are you realigning your mind? What do you do for self-care? What do you do to realign your mind? Because if you're not doing anything, then I promise you, and I'll leave some tips for you in the captions and the description below. If you're not doing anything, I'm going to give you some tips for you to go out into the world and start realigning your mind, start stabilizing your mind, start finding ways to rejuvenate your mind on a day-to-day basis, because we live in this crazy world where things are happening, so many things are happening, that we need to realign, we need to recenter, we need to ground ourselves, and we need to find the momentum to find gratitude so we can become more realigned, more stable, and have a more smoother ride on this short journey called life.